Hey guys, welcome to day 29. 29. How awesome is that? One more day away from finally getting it all together. But today was just a quick word. I've just been studying the life of Paul and looking through his missionary journeys. And the one thing that really stood out to me and that has continued to stand out to me as I continue to study his missionary journeys is he never quit. I mean, he was ran out of some cities. He was thrown in jail. They were shipwrecked. They had so many things hit them, but yet they never stopped. It's like I would look at one thing and it would end with, thrown in jail for 2 years. And then I'm like, let me go to the next page and see what that is. And it's like next missionary trip. Went to this place, went to that place. And I was like, wow. Earlier, these last couple months, I was just hit with so much disappointment. And we were in a place where my husband and I, just where we felt like no one understood us, where, people got a lot of the wrong impressions of us. And it was so many times where I was like, you know what, God, I'm going to erase all my blogs. I'm going to give up. I don't want to do this anymore. It's just too much. And he would just keep on pushing to me, like, keep on going. Or he would send someone to say, hey, I just want to let you know how much you inspire me or how much your blogs really speak to me at the right time. And it would always keep me going. And just as I read this and as I read about his missionary trips, it was like he endured so much more than what we endure on a regular basis. And we're so easily ready to give up, so easily ready to just walk away from it all. Yet he sat in prison writing, he was shipwrecked and he continued to write. He continued to journey and continued to spread the gospel. And so that, really was kind of like a kick in the butt to me, but at the same time, an encouragement to me. Like, you know what? There are people who have gone through worse. There are people who came before us who went through so much worse, yet they continued. And they were great. They were great men and women of God because of that. It's not like they became famous for it, but they did so many good works for it. And so many people were saved through it. And, that should be our ultimate goal, is that the way we live our lives and the way we do what we do and how we live is what brings people to Christ. That's what really matters. And so I just want to encourage you today. I want to encourage you that no matter how bad of a day you may be having, no matter what may be going on in your life, no matter how misunderstood or alone you may feel, just know, keep on going. Because you may feel alone, you may feel misunderstood, but there are people who are watching you. There are people who are encouraged by the fact that you're still going. I remember being in service and having so much going on in my life, and all I could keep on saying was, I'm still here. And that was an encouragement to me. I'm still here. I could have walked away. I could have left everything behind, but God gave me the strength to keep on going. And for that, other people will be saved. For that, other people will be encouraged. And so I just encourage you today, keep going. Don't fight the good fight. Don't get so weary and well doing that you give up. And also, give up on the blessings that God has for you in the end of it all. Because at the end of it all, there's a prize waiting for you. There's eternal life waiting for you. There are blessings beyond anything you could ever imagine or think. God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above anything you ask or think, according to the power that works within us. So keep going. It's so much worth it. It's so worth it in the end. There's so many people that are going to be saved by you. So many people that are being encouraged by you. I have a really dear sister and friend of mine that she was going through so much, and God had used me to call her and just to sing over her. And for me, it was like I didn't even know how much it impacted her life until she called me days later and just talked to me about the things that she was going through. And I was so encouraged by it. When we keep on going, even when we don't feel like going, even when we're having to crawl our way through, it not only helps other people, but in return, they come back and they bless us as well. So I love you guys. I pray that you guys are encouraged. I pray that God strengthens you to keep on going. And I will see you tomorrow. God bless.
Mommy.